Do you need to use a flat sheet on your bed? Well, over the last couple of years, we've noticed there's been some chatter, on the internet, as well as, the storyline has been picked up by, television news stations as to whether or not you should use a flat sheet or not use a flat sheet. Now, this question gave us some pause, and we started to think about it. In our travels to Europe, we noticed that many hotels only use a fitted sheet and a duvet cover. And we'd like to think that they're changing that duvet cover between guests, but by not using that flat sheet, they're saving some money. And here's why. Every hotel uses or has in inventory somewhere between 3 and 4 sets of sheets, for every bed that they have in that property. And by not having to purchase those flat sheets, it's significant cost savings. In addition to that, it cuts down on their laundry and detergent use. It cuts down on their inventory, as well as there's a small labor savings for their housekeeping staff, because they no longer have to put that flat sheet on and strip that flat sheet off the bed. So we began to give this some thought ourselves, and we've come up with a reason, the reasons why, or the benefits associated with using a flat sheet and benefits associated with not using a flat sheet. So here they are. The benefit of using one, it's going to keep your duvet cover, your blanket, or your coverlet cleaner. And these items are more challenging to launder than a flat sheet. In addition to that, if you're using a duvet cover and washing your sheets, every week, and washing your duvet cover every week, you're going to notice that stuffing a duvet cover is a little bit more challenging than putting a flat sheet on your bed. Now, something to consider as well, if you're purchasing lower end sheets, you're probably buying them in sets. So you're going to get a flat sheet whether you want one or not. So maybe consider using it. Now, if you're having a hot spell at night and you don't have a flat sheet on, you're going to kick your duvet cover off and you've got nothing covering you. And some people don't like that feeling. Last item is the decorative details on flat sheets. Oftentimes there's some embroidery or some hem stitching or some decorative detail. And if you make your bed open or, a turn down like you would find in a better hotel, that decorative detail shows. And it just adds a little enhancement and, finish to the bed itself. So one more thing, it's going to save a little bit of time, I suppose, in making your bed. You don't have to straighten out that flat sheet and, get that fixed in the bed. It's pretty small, small effort, but that could be a reason. And we think probably the largest single reason people don't use flat sheets is they get tangled up in them. And I must confess, there have been times in which, I've woken up in the morning and I'm a little twisted in the flat sheet. And it can be annoying for some. So we think that's probably the biggest reason people don't utilize them. Hey, the debate's going to continue, but we did want to let you know at Vero, we manufacture some of the finest Italian bed sheets and we sell them as pieces. So if you're looking to purchase sheets and you don't want a flat sheet, give us some consideration. If you want a flat sheet, we can accommodate that request as well. Hey, as always, if you have any questions, give us a call, send us an email. We're happy to assist. Thank you.